The United States men's national team dominated Paraguay by turning one of Paraguay's greatest strengths into their biggest weakness. One of the early callouts from the American commentary team on Fox was that Paraguay led CONMEBOL's World Cup qualifying in tackles made per game. A tackle is simply when you try to take the ball from an opposing player. But if the player on the ball beats the defender on the dribble, the stat recorded will be dribbled past. And oh boy, did Paraguay get dribbled past a lot in this game. The US completed 22 dribbles in this game. This was the most the US has ever completed in a World Cup game, and is the fourth highest from any team in a single game in the last 4 World Cups. And so much of it stems from over-aggressive play from Paraguay, where their midfielders and outside backs repeatedly attempted to take the ball off US players and were completely bypassed in the process, giving the US room to attack directly and with pace. My main problem wasn't that their defenders were aggressive. Plenty of teams play with aggressive defense, but more so that they were aggressive but failed to work as a unit. Just about every goal the United States scored shows moments where the Paraguay defenders were acting as individuals while the United States attacked as a unit. On the first goal, Pulisic dribbles through 2 defenders who aren't coordinated in closing down his space. He then draws in other defenders, recognizes that immediately, and plays the ball into space. The second goal shows the Paraguay defender attempting to take the ball off Pulisic and forcing Pulisic back to Anthony Robinson, but the defender stays tight to Pulisic. Anthony Robinson recognizes this and plays Pulisic in. The third goal sees Paraguay stay too deep, putting no pressure on Malik Tillman, who plays Balogun in. It was surprisingly poor and uncoordinated from a Paraguay team that I think is better than what they showed in this game. But for the US, I feel enthused not just in how good their attack looked, but how composed and ready for this game they were. They were ready for how physical and aggressive Paraguay was, and turned what made them successful coming into the World Cup into their biggest weakness. What do you think? Am I taking too much credit from the US attack here? Do we think the United States can continue to look this good against Australia?